Rain falls lightly. Police tape flutters in the wind. Sirens fade as Detective Marlowe arrives. The Undertaker was lying dead on the cold floor. Sheriff Boyle stands nearby. Found him! No prints, just fear. Then someone knew what they were doing. Later, security footage glitches. Marlowe freezes a frame, a shadowy figure. He wasn't dead. He wasn't alone when he died. Mira Graves burst in, angry. Someone killed my father! I want the truth! And we're gonna find it. Night Caleb digs in silence. Eli found something cursed. And it killed him? Not killed, claimed. Night Marlowe and Mira find a chained coffin. Pastor Helen stands solemn. Eli tried to seal it away, but the seal broke. They open the coffin. It's empty. Caleb appears with a shovel. The ritual needs a soul. Eli gave his. Then we finish this. They destroyed the ritual circle. Mourning Mira stands by her father's grave. He kept the dead buried, even in death. Sheriff Dalton, looking at evidence photos. We got no fingerprints, no footprints, but we do have one thing, a footprint with a missing sole pattern that's not random. And the autopsy report just came in. Bruising on his neck, no gunshot, no stab wound. This was personal. It's gone. Let's visit the last people who saw him alive. Scene, Rusty's bar, same day. Bartender Rusty. He came in last night around 10, sat alone, didn't order his usual, looked scared. Sheriff Dalton. Scared of what? Rusty. Didn't say, just kept looking over his shoulder, said, They're back. They're all back. Scene, family home of the Undertaker, afternoon. Tully, niece. Uncle had this old journal. Said he wrote everything in it. It's gone now. Sheriff Dalton. Gone. Did he mention anyone following him? Anyone from his past? Just the name, Reaper's Mark. I thought it was a story. A gang from back in the day. They're real. And don't leave witnesses. Scene, abandoned bar. Outside. Town. Evening. Sheriff deputy. Hold up quietly. Inside a wall is covered with photos of The Undertaker. Strings connect people in town, even the sheriff. What in the world is this? It's a kill map, and we're all on it. They turn, startled as someone appears in the shadows. Mysterious voice. You're looking in the wrong direction, Sheriff. The Undertaker's past wasn't buried. He was the reason the gang died. Sheriff Dalton. Who are you? Step forward. Masked man with a scar over his eye. Masked man says, I'm the last of Reaper's Mark. He turned on us 30 years ago, buried us alive. I'm just returning the favor. So you killed him? No. Then who did? Someone worse than me. His own son. Cut to black. A young man watches from a distance, holding the Undertaker's journal, tears in his eyes. He whispers, "You never told me the truth, Dad." Jesse's house. Night. Jesse wakes up to find his window open. The Undertaker's journal is gone. Jesse quietly. No, not again. He finds a note left on the table. It reads, "You don't bury the past. You inherit it." I don't know. Sheriff's office. Next morning. Sheriff Dalton. This V. Any idea who that could be? Deputy Lane. We've run all the names from the old gang. Nobody left alive with that initial. Jesse. Then maybe it's not someone from the gang. Maybe it's someone from before. Library archive, underground vault. Jesse and Dalton dig through dusty files and microfilm. They find an old mugshot from 1982. A young woman with the name Valerie Rains, marked as missing, presumed dead. Jesse. She was their getaway driver? She disappeared the same year The Undertaker buried the gang. She's not dead. She's watching, and she just took the journal. Abandoned funeral home. Midnight. The funeral home The Undertaker used it to own. Jesse and the sheriff moved quietly through the darkness. Suddenly, clang! A door slams shut behind them. Valerie Rains V. Off screen. You want answers? You came to the wrong place. You're standing on lies and bones. She steps out from on the shadows. Older, but sharp-eyed and dangerous. She holds the journal. He didn't just kill the gang. He made me disappear too, because I knew the real reason he returned. Jesse, what reason? Valerie, he wasn't protecting anyone. He wasn't haunted. He wanted power. He wanted control, and he took it. Scene. Tendencies. Sheriff Dalton. Then why wait so long, Valerie? Because now his boat is walking around pretending to be a hero. And you once said, Dalton, you were raised by the same monster. Chelsea slowly approaches her. You're wrong. We're not like him. We didn't bury people. We dug them up. We faced the truth. Valerie, then prove it. She drops the journal and kneels, hands up. Final scene. Weeks later, town cemetery. Jesse visits both graves, the Undertaker and Valerie, who died in prison days after her arrest. Word? Won't say what's over, Jesse. They say blood never dries, that it stains you forever. But, well, I say, blood isn't who you are. You do with the truth, that's what lives on. Jesse walks away from the cemetery. He tosses the journal into a fire burning in a burial. Pages turn into ash. The Undertaker's gone. But the story is buried with him. Dark room. Close up on the pale face. The Taker's eyes suddenly snap open. He gasps, coughing. What the? Where am I? He looks around. Chains. No, just blankets. He's in the hospital bed. Hospital room day. So Dalton and Jesse burst into the room, startled. You're awake? We thought you were Undertaker dead. Yeah, about that. It was a prank. A prank? You made all of us think you were dead. You had us chasing ghosts and gangs for weeks. Gotcha. I wanted to see who'd come for me and who'd fold. Turns out everyone needed a wake-up call. Sounds clear later. Undertaker stands on the stage holding a journal. This town is tough, but it's tougher when you don't trust each other. So here's the truth. I'm not perfect. I made mistakes, but I'm still here, and so are you. When the shot, the Undertaker winks at the camera. And that's how you kill the Undertaker. With a prank. Scene. Sheriff's office. Late night. Sheriff Bolton. His own son? I didn't know. I didn't even know the Undertaker had a son. Deputy Lane. Neither did anyone in town. We need to ID him before someone else turns up dead. Scene. Motel room. Edge of town. The young man from part 2, Jesse, sits on the bed, reading the journal. Flashbacks flicker across the screen. The Undertaker burying bodies, cry, hiding somewhere in the desert. Jesse, voice shaking. You lied to everyone, even me. You were never a hero. You were Reaper's mark. Scene. Back at the bar. Night. Masked man. Real name Kane. You think you know your father, Jesse? He buried us. Lit the barn on fire. I survived, barely. You should thank me. I didn't kill him, you did. Jesse angry. I didn't touch him! But you brought the past back. You opened the journal and someone saw it. And they made sure he never spoke again. Scene. Sheriff Dalton's home. Early morning. Dalton wakes up to a note under his door. He wasn't the first. He won't be at last. The past is still alive. Or am. Sheriff Dalton, reading aloud. Reaper's mark is still active. See, funeral for the Undertaker. Afternoon. Crowd gathers. Town is quiet. Jesse stands off to the side. As the casket lowers, a sniper's scope locks onto him. Deputy Lane gets message in earpiece. Sheriff, we got chatter. Someone's planning to kill the boy today. Sheriff Dalton. Not on my watch. Lock the place down. Suddenly, glass shatters. Everyone ducks. Jesse collapses, but it's only his shoulder. Asked the shooter on rooftop yells. You can't bury the truth! Scene. Later that night, hospital. Jesse was weak. It wasn't me, Sheriff, but I know who it was. Who? Jesse. He calls himself the Gravedigger. He was your father's brother. He runs what's left of the gang.